Okay guys, you've probably seen the title, how Ishowspeed is becoming the new Mrbeast of 2025. Yeah, you heard me. That statement probably just made a vein in your forehead pop, didn't it? But before you grab your pitchforks and start typing an angry manifesto in the comments section, let me explain why this comparison isn't as absurd as it sounds. Actually, scratch that, it's not absurd at all. Speed's rise is a chaotic masterpiece, and calling him the new Mrbeast might even be underselling it. Now, let's make something clear. I'm not saying Ishowspeed is out here planting 20 million trees or curing 1,000 people of blindness. No, Speed's not whipping out his wallet to save the planet. He's more like the guy who'd accidentally set it on fire and then turned the footage into a $1 million viral moment. His rise to becoming one of the most influential creators of this generation is built on pure, unfiltered chaos. And somehow, that chaos is starting to look a hell of a lot like Mrbeast's calculated empire building. First, let's talk about Speed's growth. I'm convinced this guy has discovered some ancient YouTube cheat code because his rise has been faster than your internet crashing during a Fortnite tournament. In the span of just a few years, Speed went from a niche streamer screaming at his screen to a full-blown cultural icon. He's not just a YouTuber anymore, he's a phenomenon. Here's a question. When was the last time you scrolled through your TikTok feed and didn't see a clip of Speed doing something outrageously stupid? Or outrageously brilliant? You probably can't because the dude is a content machine. And no, I'm not talking about polished, high production content like your favorite cinematic vloggers. Speed's magic comes from the fact that you never know what's going to happen next. 1 minute he's barking like a dog at his webcam, and the next he's setting off fireworks in his room like it's the 4th of July. It's the kind of content that makes your brain feel like it's doing backflips while on fire, and people can't get enough of it. Let's break this down for the people in the back. Speed knows how to create moments. Those moments? They go viral faster than Elon Musk can ruin Twitter with another dumb update. Every clip, every stream, every meltdown, it's all fodder for the internet to obsess over. He's built an entire brand on being unhinged, and it's working. Now, you might be thinking, okay, but how does any of this make him the new Mrbeast? Well, buckle up, Buttercup, because the parallels are staring us right in the face. Mrbeast built his empire on big jaw-dropping stunts, giving away ridiculous amounts of money, creating Willy Wonka's chocolate factory in real life, and pulling off challenges that sound like they were dreamt up during a fever dream. Speed, on the other hand, is doing the same thing, just with a completely different flavor of insanity. Take his international escapades, for example. Speed's World Cup streams last year were some of the most watched events on the platform. He turned a simple trip to Qatar into a viral sensation, blending raw humor, cultural exploration, if you can even call it that, and his trademark chaos. Mrbeast had his Squid Game.
Survives the longest, wins 456 grand.
And Speed had his Speed Goes Global. Both were cultural moments that transcended their niches. Let's not forget Speed's philanthropy either. Yeah, you heard me. Underneath the barking, screaming, and firework-induced chaos, Speed has a surprisingly wholesome streak. Whether it's giving back to his fans in unexpected ways, or using his platform to promote causes, he's starting to dabble in that Mrbeast-esque generosity, but with his own chaotic spin. And here's the kicker. Mrbeast's content thrives on meticulous planning and execution. Speed thrives on pure unpredictability. On the surface, they couldn't be more different, but both have tapped into the same universal truth about content creation people love. Spectacle. Another reason Speed is dominating is his connection to his audience. Mrbeast's appeal lies in his ability to make you feel like you're part of something bigger. Whether it's planting trees, cleaning the ocean, or just watching him hand out stacks of cash, you feel like you're along for the ride. Speed has mastered that same formula, but instead of inspiring awe, he's inspiring pure adrenaline-fueled entertainment. His audience doesn't just watch, they live vicariously through him. Speed streams feel like you're hanging out with your unhinged best friend who somehow manages to make every moment unforgettable. Let's not ignore the fact that Speed is breaking boundaries in ways Mrbeast never could. Speed's ability to bring cultures together through his content is genuinely impressive. His interactions with fans across the globe, his collaborations with international creators, and his hilarious attempts to navigate foreign languages, all of it adds a layer of unpredictability. That sets him apart. Speed isn't just a YouTuber, he's a cultural bridge. Sure, that bridge might be on fire and held together with duct tape, but it's a bridge nonetheless. Of course, no rise to power is without its detractors. People love to hate on Speed for being immature or reckless, but that's exactly what makes him so captivating. He's not trying to be perfect, he's just being himself. And in an era where so many creators feel manufactured and overly polished, Speed's rawness is a breath of fresh air. People said the same thing about Mrbeast in his early days, by the way. Oh, he's just a guy yelling at a camera. This is dumb content for kids. But look at where he is now, running a media empire that's reshaping the internet. Speed might not be following the same playbook, but he's definitely writing his own. So where does Speed go from here? If 2025 is the year of Ishowspeed, then the sky's the limit. His potential to become an even bigger cultural force is undeniable. Speed is already collaborating with major brands, hosting events, and expanding his reach beyond gaming. Imagine what could happen if he dials it up another notch. Maybe he'll start his own version of Mrbeast Burger, except it'll probably be something insane like Speed's barking hot wings. And who knows? Maybe one day we'll see Speed hosting his version of a $1 million challenge, except it'll probably involve chugging hot sauce and setting off fireworks while riding a unicycle. Look, I know this comparison might seem ridiculous to some of you, but let's be real. Speed is becoming the Mrbeast of 2025.
South Korea, man. This is the start of the South Korea vlog, bro. Turn the hell up. About to doing a lot of stuff, you know what I'm saying, chat? K-pop? Nay, nigga. Turn me up.
His methods are wild, unpredictable, and borderline insane, but that's exactly what makes him so damn captivating. He's proof that there's no one-size-fits-all formula for success on YouTube. So whether you love him, hate him, or just don't get the hype, one thing's for sure, Speed isn't going anywhere. And honestly, the internet is better, or at least way more entertaining, with him around. And that's all I've got to say about that. Speed's the chaotic king of 2025, and we're all just along for the ride. Now go ahead, argue with me in the comments. I'll be waiting.
This is Arrow.
It wasn't us.
Troy?
They hit the place before we got through the door. Tore it apart.
Jesus, Troy, you're talking about Capital Station?